Victor Balogun's finger tightened on the trigger. A gun was aimed directly at Selina. Police sirens wailed outside her warehouse. Blue and red lights flashed through the broken windows. But they were still seconds away. Seconds that could mean life or death. Selina stood frozen, her heart hammered in her chest. Victor's eyes were filled with desperation. For years, money and power had protected him. Now everything was slipping away. If I'm going down, he growled, I'm not going alone. He pulled the trigger. Bang! The shot echoed through the warehouse. Selina screamed, but she felt no pain. Instead, someone crashed into her, knocking her to the ground. A body, a warm body, protecting her. Selina looked up. Her world shattered. Uncle Kunle. Blood spread across his shirt. He had jumped in front of the bullet. The warehouse erupted into chaos. Police officers stormed through every entrance. Victor's men scattered. Some surrendered. Others tried to flee. Within moments, Victor Balogun was tackled to the ground and handcuffed. His empire was over, but Selina barely noticed. She was kneeling beside Uncle Pule. Tears streamed down her face. Stay with me, Pule smiled weakly. You're crying. Don't talk. Just listen. His voice was growing fainter. Selina grabbed his hand. No, please. For the first time in years, there were no lies in his eyes. Only truth. There's one more thing you need to know. Selina shook her head. You can tell me later. There may not be a later. Her heart sank. Kunle looked at her father, then back at her. The secret wasn't only about your mother. Selina's breath caught. What do you mean? Kunle swallowed painfully, then whispered. The woman he called your mother wasn't your biological mother. The world stopped. Selina stared at him, unable to speak, unable to think. No, Kunle nodded weakly. Your real mother died the day you were born. Selina's father closed his eyes, as if carrying a burden he had hidden for decades. The woman who raised you loved you as her own. Kunle continued. She chose you, protected you, died protecting you. Selina's tears flowed freely. Everything she believed about her life was changing. Again, Kunle reached into his pocket with trembling fingers. He pulled out a small gold locket, the same locket Selina had seen in old photographs. He placed it in her hands. Your answers are inside. Then his hand slipped from hers. His eyes slowly closed. The warehouse became silent. Selina screamed his name. But Uncle Pule never answered. Hours later, after the ambulances and the police had left, Selina sat alone. The gold locket rested in her palm. With shaking hands, she opened it. Inside was a tiny folded note. Only one sentence had been written on it. Find Grace Adebayo. Beneath the name was an address and a date. A date only 3 days away. The date of a private meeting. A meeting that had been arranged years before. For Selina, by someone who knew the truth. Someone who was still alive. Who is Grace Adebayo? And what does she know about Selina's real mother?